March 2021, 2026. Let's talk about the power of attorneys. So, supposedly, my father had power of attorney because he had guardianship when I was younger, under the age of 18. Technically, if he assisted me under the age of 25, I was under his benefits as a dependent, which I was not. That's why I had to get student loans out. And then obviously, I moved out at 20, so he couldn't classify guardianship anymore. Then, but he tried to do the taxes on me, and that's why he ended up getting charged $35,000 because he kept on trying to do the taxes, including me still as a dependent. Power of attorney. My brother, Justin Harrington, wants to claim power of attorney. Let's talk about how, like I said, when I was 20 years old, Justin was living in Apple Valley. I was living in Pomona. How does he have a power of attorney of me if I'm living in a different location? He's not watching over. How is anybody doing a guardianship if I'm not living in the same household as them? And then after 2008, Justin took the kids away, and I'm talking about Xavier and Lucian. And then eventually, a couple years later, I think when the kids were around 10, I think Xavier was around 10 or 11 years old, Justin moved to Maryland. So he was in Maryland when I was in California. So how can he claim power of attorney to handle everything? Because he didn't know what was going on with my life, aside from the fact that I was working too. So how can he claim power of attorney of me if I'm working and I'm obviously showing that I am doing everything in my own capacity? Then Justin was in Germany for 3 years. How can he claim power of attorney when he's in a different country than me? Interesting. Let's talk about power of attorney with Carl A. Huff, because he put a power of attorney against me as well, and I reported it to Adult Protective Services. Since they wanted to play the role, I played the role with them. So I'm a missing person, aren't I? I'm still a missing person in Arizona because they never found me after I reported that I was being abused in Carl A. Huff's home in Phoenix, Arizona. So what's going on with that? Is anybody trying to check and see if I'm alive? Oh, that's right. Everybody came to New York and saw that I was alive and I was handling everything on my own and I wasn't doing any criminal activity. And I was also looking into, because you had my devices hacked, you saw that I was looking for housing, you saw that I was looking for work, you saw that I went to the OSHA 40 class. So obviously I was coherent enough to do that. So where is this power of attorney, especially when I'm in New York and he's in Arizona? And then the second false forged power of attorney in California when I'm in New York. Obviously, these are forged. And they're not here in New York right now, right? So, what? Who's got power of attorney over me? Interesting.